Hello. No, not yet. Hello. Welcome. Let me get over to the right scene. Now this will make sense. Oh, okay. Move my cam up. It's always rough because I have to reach up just a little bit. Hi there. Welcome to Date Everything. I have not touched the game at all yet. I don't know how it's gonna run. I don't know what I'm gonna see, but boy, you know I'm ready for this. Like, this is the ultimate pansexual game. We're dating stuff in a house. So, never have to leave home. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's jump in. Preferred pronouns, resident of Coolsville. Nice, nice, yeah. Oh. We'll do that. This box. We need to jump through hoops when asked. Absolutely. Proper way to hold fans is social skill often taught. Let's practice that with the invention of the electric fan. Damn. Electric fan getting in our way.
Congratulations. Your
Oh,
degree
it's
in
voice
customer
acted.
service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost mega corporations of our times. Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors. The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate aims. But for now, it's time to get to work.
Solid, solid, love it. Okay. Got find love, get friends, make enemies. Start job at computer. Okay, it's a little fucking choppy. Window, we can go to medium. Since that's the only thing I can change. Maybe should have done some testing here. Low? It's better, I think. Okay.
Valdivinites, happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please join me in giving her a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30 job applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors. You're joining us at a very exciting time, and we're all rooting for your success. As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivian, our business is family. We're so excited to have you joining ours. Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Hi there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude.
Dinglebird. Thanks.
Oh, you are so welcome. I'm Tom, your manager. But you might find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate. I'm not from your town myself, but I have heard great nice things about that specific locale. Seems like you are a customer success strategist. That's wonderful. You should be proud.
I both love and hate these alternate names for things. Sure.
Customers deserve success, and in a strategic way. What could be better? Okay, champ. I'll let you get to it.
Oh boy.
Hey, you there?
World's best friend?
Hey, hey! Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them. And remember, I might have set you up for this job, but you got it because you deserve it. You literally have a degree in customer service.
Ugh. What a fucking degree. No thank you.
Yeah, well, I'm allowed. Oh geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
You
I
have
have
new
a broken
tasks.
sewing machine. Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago. Can I get a refund, though?
Hello, I purchased this book and I'm extremely angry about it. Is there a manager I can speak to? Damn right you're sorry. Sorry looking.
Damn.
This
How'd the
book
book make
purports
you
to give
angry?
you the secret to success in 8 easy methods. Mr. Cobram is a liar and a fraud. I've tried all his methods and I have not succeeded. How dare he peddle a book of such ill repute? I need to lodge a formal complaint with Mr. Cobram and his ilk. Thank you.
I ordered this couch, but it popped in.
Now my kitchen's all wet and covered with wet stuff.
Okay. Sure. I blew it up and sat on it, and then it popped. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the best place for watching TV while fixing my knife. Why don't they ever tell you this?
Because you're using. Sorry to
Okay,
hear
bye.
about your loss. Wow.
I am a science teacher, Pronto Palace High School, Go Harridans, and I ordered this as part of a series in which I give students an element to take care of to learn how to be a good parent. This is not cobalt. It did not respond to normal cobalt stimuli. Meeting? Ah.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper clips in this
Oh,
box.
damn.
I would like a refund promptly. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you
our
for
problem.
noticing. Have a happy day to you and your soul.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most.
Wow.
Just kidding. CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders.
Debatable.
Humanity is absolutely integral to the transformative work we do here at Valdivian, and I will defend the essential importance of human contributions in every single aspect of this company. Excluding, of course, the following departments: sales, marketing, finance, legal, operations, public relations, communications, product, research and development, customer service, facilities, janitorial, and of course, human resources.
You know,
If
all of
your
it.
department has been affected, however, do not fear. Your new Val 9000 AI assistant isn't here to replace you. It's merely a useful tool to help you determine if your job is obsolete. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000. While the Val
Wow.
9000 has unfortunately determined your incredible skills would be better utilized elsewhere, your contributions to our shareholders won't soon be forgotten.
Okay.
Champ! Got a quick minute?
Sure thing, Tom.
Oh, knew you were always good for a quick minute. The thing
Damn.
is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research. And it looks like Val 9000, the latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
So I guess we don't necessarily need you around anymore, but we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo.
The
We'll be
dream?
around until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
Do we have leadership principles?
So, are you one of the affected people?
You know it.
I mean, I knew this was coming soon, but like, didn't expect it today. Sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired.
Not fired.
Oh, yeah?
I'm in limbo.
That kind of makes sense. In a completely twisted way, of course. Well, they're gonna lock you out of here on your computer, so we can't talk here anymore. Are you on Discord?
Yeah.
Well, you do now. We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here? Talk
They're
to you
listening
later.
there too. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Oop, see ya. Yeah, phones, dude.
Hello. Okay, here goes nothing. Well, that's not important. Think of me as a friendly yet anonymous hacker. Any second now, you will receive a delivery via drone to your front door. Tell absolutely no one it is in your possession. I will return with further instructions when the time is right.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Drone. Wow, smashing through my window? Not even going to the front door? Okay. The little heart really sells these glasses. I'm digging them.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger standing just a few feet away from you. You don't remember inviting anyone over. You'd certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Hey there! Your life is about to change. Hope you're ready.
Talking pair of
You know it,
sunglasses?
but I'm not just any pair of glasses. I'm here to help you out. I'm a pair of Dateviator glasses.
Dateviator.
My name is Skylar Specs. Woohoo!
I mean, they're already sitting on my face, so.
My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence.
I know a few people who would hate this. Directly acknowledge their existence? That's the opposite of what so many people want.
Or date.
Oh, I
You
see.
see all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted? Now you have the power to get to know them better. A lot better.
Glorious.
And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum, that it'll help make your life a little bit more richer.
A little lot, but
And maybe find some love. Love that is all around you.
okay. I'm desperate. I get it. But I've never been one of those people who could date a chatbot or any kind of weird AI. So, like, I'm gonna have this weird bar here where it's gonna be weird, and I just feel it.
In fact, let's go on a date right now.
So forward. Let's go.
So, we are going to awaken our first dateable object. Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah, pew 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 pew, go go.
Just switch between glasses on and off. Okay. Hold down space when wearing glasses while aiming at an object to speak to it. Closer. Okay, let's fill it up.
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
No funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward.
Oh, I hate this. Dorian, what a good name, though.
Hey, Dorian. Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that?
Front Dorian. I'm along for that.
I'll believe it when I see it.
After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled Dateviator rubbish, you see.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There
Oh,
are
boy.
3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate.
Okay.
Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Oh.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
That makes sense.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer, in my opinion.
I get it.
I've seen the complications of love. I've lived through the jealous quarrels of hate. A true bond is one between two friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
Fair
That's
enough.
our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like. Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good sort. So we'll be friends. For now.
Good. Friends. I love this. This is so fucking cute.
As it should be.
Little guy. Ah. Yeah.
Feels good, yeah? But friendship gets you even more than that. I call it specs points. Take a
Okay.
look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
Ooh. Okay. Poise. Okay.
Each dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options.
Slightly more
Very
confident,
well.
baby.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... Wait. We gotta talk to your phone.
Duty calls, love.
Bye, Dorian. Take out your phone and then shoot my beebs while it's out.
A
Oh boy.
beautiful stranger with a dazzling smile appears in front of you, shooting you a knowing wink. She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
Oh boy.
Hey there! Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
I mean, you could always see my face.
Your phone? We'll see about that. You gotta win me over first, honey.
Yeah.
Of course, to do that, someone's gotta show you how things work. Hello, hello.
Anisha. Of course, of course.
Hey there!
Oh, you must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the latest tech from Valdivian.
I've been doing a little tutorial with her about how things work.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look.
Oh boy.
All of them. Yours, mine. I stream sometimes for my own socials. And
What?
still gotta make sure I don't lose battery or overheat. Anyway, I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glasses. Bring out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones. One of them is an app Skylar made called the Data Dex.
Oh boy. A Pokedex.
It's my way to keep track of all sorts of fun info about us dateable objects.
Welcome in.
Because there are a lot of us around this house.
Oh boy.
Ooh, you know what? Maggie the Magnifying Glass also just dropped a really cool app.
Okay.
Ooh, gotta run! Another call coming in!
Bye, Phoenicia!
But wouldn't that call be for me? I don't know.
Now, go awaken the magnifying glass in the living room.
Which, of course, is conveniently located on its own little shelf next to the piano.
Oh boy. Piano. Tiny shop. Ah, boy. It's a really nice
There's
magnifying
a
glass,
distinct
though.
air of mystery to the private eye that stands before you. She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents used to watch. She gives you a scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged. It's especially goofy looking to see it on someone with glasses.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
What are you gonna be named? It's not Magnus, which I expected. Maggie, of course.
I think I've seen a description for someone wearing just such a fantastic red shirt.
Huh. How funny.
You're not a suspect, are you?
You know it.
I thought so. Suspected of what?
Cute.
Maggie, it's our human's first day talking with us. Go a little easy on her. Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case? Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place.
Do my best.
Truthful. Regardless, as you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself to keep you on my side, hopefully. I call
This
this
hat is
feature
really giving.
Rumors. It's installed on your phone.
Ooh, that tickles.
Unlike Skylar's Datadex that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are tricky to find. It's good for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt.
Okay, can't wait to find all of you.
It'll be tough, but worth it. The more you find, the better your specs will be. Take a look at Rumors in your phone. It'll help you find your way to your last dateable for today. Good luck, Gumshoe.
It's getting late. Who should be the last one we talk to before I run out of charges? Oh, check out that rumor map.
Okay. Rumors. This one. Sweetest dreams. Talk to your bed. Reggie. Okay. So, they want us to talk to our bed. It's kind of a wild choice, but fine. God, I wish I could turn down the mouse sensitivity. Is that a thing I can do? I have to take off the glasses to change my settings. Other. Camera sensitivity. Ah, thank God. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Okay, cool. Okay, bed, glasses.
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you.
You don't have to rub it in.
How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life.
I like her box spring corset. It's so good. Her pillow hat. And her collar is also a pillow. I love this.
She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously. She's positively enchanting.
Hey there, stranger. Because you do. I'm Betty.
Betty?
I'm your bed.
I mean, you gotta date your bed, right? You're already sleeping with her.
We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
I definitely remember sleeping with someone as pretty as you.
I've been here for it all, darling. But we can make some new memories from here on. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it? Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
Wow. Hope so. I've been alone by choice.
Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon.
Twirly hair.
Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do. You can choose to talk to me or not. But I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
Yeah. See, I have a problem with the way people flirt. And some of it is so aggressive. Right the fuck away. Like, chill.
Oh,
I'd love to get to know you
how
better.
lovely. Come back soon then, cutie. Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
It's a date.
I can't wait.
Sorry I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some real head scratchers. We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep. Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers to your heart's content.
Oh, hitting the hay already? Come get comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Switch glasses off when you're in the wrecked world. It's bed. Alright, new day.
Good morning. Are you ready to start getting to know everyone around here better?
You know
Maybe
it.
finally find some love?
I hate all of these. I feel like I know why I'm doing this, but this is the least egregious of all of this.
Glad you asked. I was sent to you for a reason. What mysterious reason?
From the tinfoil guy?
Exactly. Since there's no one else here you could ask about it, I'd recommend doing the only thing you can do, and date.
Sounds like a plan.
Any other questions?
I guess that's it?
That might be it for this little Date Viators tutorial. But I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon.
Alright, I'm ready.
Let's date!
Okay. So, they wanted me to check rumors. They mentioned someone named Reggie. Reggie... Roomba? Like, this should probably, like, open doors and look at things. Get some weights. Our little gym. Just open all of the doors to my house, because... Bathroom. I don't want this place to be too much of a maze. Okay. A pouch? What else we got? Nothing? Okay. Gotta know all the options first, but that's sad. Got fuse box. Oh, this one's just straight locked? Huh. This... Oh, wait a minute. This fireplace, though. What? What? Who does this? This is... In the middle of the fucking room, you're gonna put a fireplace? Alright, housing design. Can't appear to leave my house. Got fridge with food in it. Got our laundry room. Camper. Okay. Vacuum. These open? Of course they do. They really do put a lot of things in here. Okay. Bathroom. First aid kit. Hot water heater. Mouse, please. Okay. So, I think that's everything. Get friends. So, let's talk to the locked door? Does that only make sense to me? Even though this might just be another Dorian?
Dorian standing in your way is nothing new, but something about this time feels definitive.
Sorry, this one's locked.
Where'd it go?
The attic.
Why locked?
This is where you keep your lesser things.
Wow.
Memories, art, and other such nonsense. There's a safe in there as well, presumably full of treasures. You locked this door long ago. Years? Decades? Who can say?
I mean, why?
Who can say? Until you find a key, I will remain locked.
Okay. Toolbox. Vanity. Bath. We've got a couple of little objects here. Let's start with this chest.
An armored warrior of some kind stands before you, a massive sack of loot slung over his shoulder. He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
I like his little pompadour. It's very
Hey
cute.
there! I'm Michael Transaction. But you can call me Mikey.
Micro transaction, of course. Sure.
Congratulations!
It's for like DLC.
Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition. Your purchase gives you exclusive access to new features never seen in the game before.
What are the features?
Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt. Exclusive access to the art book. Exclusive access to the soundtrack. Exclusive access to phone backgrounds. Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavish. And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby!
I'm looking forward to getting you to hating.
Likey no likey. Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box. Each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor.
Sure.
You can pull for my common boots of true presence. They have a high chance of being pulled. Or you can pull for my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled. Or you can pull for my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has but it does exist. Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards.
I don't trust you.
You don't have to. I'll do all the trusting for both of us. It costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull. Brundles are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to.
Oh boy. How do I get them?
Good question. In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have to spend money. You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pools.
How do I get money if I don't vision?
You're asking those thinker-type questions. I love it. And I always have a great explanation.
So...
Oh, well, you said money with no capitalization. That's totally different from money with the capitalization. You have very little money. But just by being at your home, Valdivian pays out its employees 5 money per day as a way of saying
Thank.
Yeah, that. Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
Okay, so I would have... Bag. So... Reggie. There it is. I do want to know the things in my
The
nightstand.
stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer
Oh.
black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
Oh.
It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Tell me more?
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred. I
How?
swear. Pinkies.
Wait.
If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya.
Uh-huh. What kind of things?
These datables have some subject matter that might be troubling. PTSD,
Okay.
violence, stalking, manipulation,
I see.
domination, mental
Just
health issues, addiction, and
these.
more.
Right.
If you want a gentle warning when something approacheth, I'd recommend you turn it on.
Sure.
On it. Content aware mode, activate. Okay, back to it. Hey, so that little bag that's in the dresser next to your bed? They're sex toys.
Shocker. Okay.
Boys, pleasure is not a game, darling.
Oh.
But at least you didn't call me a marital aid.
Damn, true though.
Benoit is gonna have some pretty choice.
Benoit!
They're adults only.
Okay. So, content warning. Adult only activity gonna happen.
You want to skip me? That's fine.
Never, baby.
I can have plenty of fun all by myself.
Of course you can. I love her fucking vagina rose. Let me in, baby.
Okay, have funsies.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
Who could forget you?
Mm-hmm. Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure.
I mean, of course. Last name Balls? Oh, you're...
What many call sex toys, yes.
Yeah.
I prefer to call myself your ruin.
Oh.
It's really about time you came to speak to me.
I mean, it was almost immediately, so...
Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
I mean, I bought you at a store or online.
You think you could afford me? Please. No, that wasn't it. Gag gift.
They look absent.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box. You opened that to find another small box. And so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box. And there I was. A bright-eyed virgin. Yours for the taking. But there's still time to rectify that.
Aww. What a cute little butt plug. Cool heart and everything. It's so excited.
After all, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time.
Butt time.
So how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
Hi.
I knew you couldn't stay away much longer. Come here.
Benoit takes you by the hand, guiding you to lie down on your bed.
Good, this is what I
What happens
expected.
next is a blur of sensation. Benoit is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind. You've never experienced anything like it, and you know you'll never be the same again.
Thank you, Benoit. Kind of hoping I could figure out where Reggie. What could be a Reggie? Refrigerator Reggie?
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
Freddy the fridge, I see.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps this human would like to essay an attempt.
60F is not very, like, it's at freezing.
Not that cold. It's...
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way to...
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you.
You have to, like, get it real, I don't know. 60 seems warm.
Process what you see. Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like you didn't want to be here or something. You, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing.
What are you talking about?
With you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here.
Cute, good line.
That's me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks.
How'd you know?
Don't worry. I'll never tell. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
Freddy.
Oh, did you make another order to food fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos.
Fucking love a good burrito.
But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
What are you talking about?
Farts?
Yeah.
Sorry, I know that's not the best thing to talk about, but I'm just giving you bean consumption tips.
There's some spice I know you can take with beans to help reduce that. I
So
forget
what are you
which.
doing here now?
I think it's like mustard seed or it's some kind of seed. Maybe coriander?
Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you're feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck.
What else do you like?
A burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas?
Empanadas.
Oh, I love when you use food fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
I'm trying to cut back.
Oh, why didn't you say so? You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be?
Oh my god, this game. It gets me. Touches me with all these puns. Adsy. The pad thai, yeah.
Excellent choice. If I may describe the dish to you. What we have for you today is a beautiful pad see ew with broccoli, shiitake, and button mushrooms, some egg, and just a hint of some kind of spice that makes the whole thing sing.
Like the little shrimps, which were unmentioned.
Oh, you can't go wrong with anything from Tie Me to the Moon. They always have the freshest ingredients and best reusable containers. And don't worry, I kept it nice and fresh for you. Remember, heat it up with just a little bit of oil in a pan for a few minutes. If you do choose to nuke it, don't do it too long. You could dry the whole thing out.
Add water, if so. Thanks.
Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
Okay, we've got one last. So it wasn't. It was not refrigerator. We got a rug, maybe? Piano. Door? Door goes outside. Most does. Register? It's not a... Light switch. My, like, go-to is Roomba? I don't see one. Recycling bin? Refuse bin?
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Huh? What?
Yeah. Okay. Hey man, what's up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, I get it. Delicate ego over here. Have anything for me today?
What do you mean?
We do this every day, lady. What'd you bring?
Let me check.
I'll just wait.
Clementine peel, a glove I left in the closet about 6 months ago. Half of this stale old pinto burrito. The peel, yeah.
Clementine, huh? I'm guessing you're not throwing away a song about the California Gold Rush in 1849.
Oh, music guy. The fruit. The sweet little light orange.
Okay.
I need a bunch of smarts for that. And I ate it. And I eat the peel personally, but this one does not.
Well, I do. Nice haul. I'll take it.
Enjoy.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here.
Yeah, are we gonna talk or hang out or something?
Wasn't planning on it.
So, what? Now what?
Now you go.
Fair enough. Wow.
Go. Be free.
I am free. I'm free to be here, too.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
Damn. Okay, classes out of power. Okay, let's just see. Oh, Discord.
Hey! How's things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun?
My life got weirder.
Weirder how?
Someone sent me a pic.
What, just out of nowhere? So what was it?
Special glasses.
What's so special about them?
Gajinkas? What? They can turn the object into a
Huh?
person.
I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you
True.
mean?
Exactly what I said?
More? I'm still on the first part.
I might be developing
You understand
a
how insane
relationship.
you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
I'm 1,000% serious.
Just, what do you mean? Like, how? What? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
Yes. Date
Date
theaters.
theaters? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Wow, what a friend. Okay, with that, I'm gonna take a quick break. Been sitting here this whole time. Be sure to get up, move around. Look at something that is in the screen. We'll be right back. Oop. Give you a little bit of music to listen to in the break. If you can, you know, if you got your ad block on. Okay, welcome back. Let's get to the right scene. Okay. So, glasses on now, because I remembered I have these as a backup, since my other ones disappeared in the woods somewhere. But, okay. We're thinking Reggie. That's still the only rumor we've got. A rather bored food. Freddy's feck. Okay. Reggie. This is Freddy. Okay, that was the guy in the sandwich costume. Okay. There's like the tools. Let's get a little closer to the door. I feel like curtains. Freddy footstool. Freddy. Furniture. Freddy fireplace. Oh god, the wood and the fireplace are different. Let's go with Freddy fireplace.
The fiery figure that stands before you nearly defies description. He's fire given form, but despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
Again, the fucking pompadour kills me. I love it.
Hey, what up, hot stuff? It's about time we sparked up a conversation. I'm Dante.
Dante.
Fireplace.
Okay, but Dante can get it.
Sure, we just met, but you could think of me as an old flame.
You've been expecting me.
Of course. The hearth is the heart of the home. I seen what you're doing. Kinda get me fired up, too.
Let's sound up.
Nah, not like that, little freaky-deaky indoor dork. Fired up to teach. And you need my help.
Gee, you bet I do.
Uh-huh. You got as much game as an abandoned Toys R Us. But it's all good, because I've been waiting for the perfect student.
Student?
Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines.
Pickup skills.
Yup. It's not always gonna be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off. Be it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need. I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass the torch to.
You think I'm worthy?
Hell yeah. Just look at you. You're the exact right amount of smooth and rough around the edges. Like a piece of firewood. Full of potential.
You know, this is actually a really good reference for like what you are looking for in a piece of firewood. Because you do want some rough edges that are like kind of shaken out a little bit just to get it started and then slowly burn into. But
right now,
anyway.
You're also kind of a soggy stump. I can make
Wow.
you crispy, baby.
Soggy stumps are still good for smoking things.
My point is that with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame.
Thank you.
No sweat, hot stuff. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
Oh. Damn. Charm 50.
Hell yeah! Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines. See what I'm working with here. So what do you think? You up for it?
Got it. Fire away.
Seems like you're already getting the hang of this. All right, how about this? What up, hottie? Got a light? Because I think you just might be my perfect match.
Those are cute.
Huh? Huh? What'd you think? See? It's fun, right? But I just can't send you out there with my trademark material. I gotta show you how to come up with your own. Teach a man to fish and all that. How would you mix it up? Stir the coals, you know?
Change the punchline.
Okay. So what would you change it to?
Come on, you can't. Aw, that's sad.
Oh, damn. Somehow you managed to make that unfunny and uncomfortable. Anyway, that shit doesn't even matter.
So, got a light. And they're like, yeah, no? Like, well, you already light up the room, so I figured I'd ask you.
You see, that was all a trick question. Or a lesson, I guess. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
As long as you're not relying on them.
Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections in a deeper way. And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic one-liner. You're gonna learn how to open the gates of someone's heart, get to know their soul, you know? You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth, but in a sensitive way. I call this style the way of the flame. Think you can handle it?
Oh. Bring it on.
Alright! I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker. Later!
Solid. Love it. Is the wood different? Like, I wish there was a way to tell. Okay. The wood is the same as the fireplace. It's all one thing. Magnifying glass. Globe. So, not the furniture. Fruit?
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is delicious. You don't even intend to be salacious, it's just he looks
like a pie.
Edible. His long blonde hair calls to mind ramen noodles, but his entire outfit is a culinary journey around the globe. He looks downright mouth-watering.
Pair your
I'm not sure the feeling is mutual.
pie.
His expression suggests he's less than impressed with you.
Lettuce, ramen, these pickles, and some variety of fish with chocolate.
Good evening. Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Looks like you're enjoying that glass of wine.
Glass of wine? Surely you can do better than that. This fine white has a light body and is rather dry. It's quite acidic. I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley, dare I guess just outside Chavignol? And as its taste matures on my tongue, I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach, and a certain minerality. Flint, gray salt.
This one?
Well done. Now, can you do even better?
I know my limit.
Wisdom always does. There's nothing wrong with humility whatsoever. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mitchell Lynn, food critic extraordinaire.
Of course you are.
Paragon of the perfect, advocate of the adventurous, and bane of the banal. Salutations.
Okay. Oilant green. I just really like food.
like it. I live for it. And not just food, but the whole of the experience. The ambiance, that interplay of sound, sight, and scent that whets the appetite and inspires the mind. The art of service, be it subtle theater, delightful formality, or downright brutish charm. And of course, the meal itself. From the minutiae of the menu to the presentation on the plate and the very titillation of the tongue. Dining in all its forms is the blood that flows in my veins. Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house. I'm eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to my exacting standards. Say, how would you like to accompany me?
Sure. Be great.
Brilliant. So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion place in the living room. Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty swanky. Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Hawaiian fusion. I love a good
You find
fusion.
yourself
I
in
love
a large
mixing.
and comfy side of the street style stand. Koa has blended traditional Hawaiian vibes with Korean elements. Koa has managed to bend himself around a grill in the center of the establishment in classic Korean barbecue style.
Aloha, friends.
Oh, the couch? I see.
Welcome to Two Currents, a Hawaiian fusion experience.
I see.
My mon ami. You've worked hard to create the atmosphere.
Oh, not too hard.
Well, what do we think?
Achieved true fusion.
I'm humbled that you think so.
I agree, Koa. This is so far quite delightful.
Please, take a seat.
Koa pats his lap.
Of course he does.
Don't mind if we do.
Is something the matter?
How do we feel about these seats?
That's pretty comfy.
I'm glad to have you on it.
I love the, like, dollars and things that are naturally in the cushions.
And me at the same time. How scandalous.
If there's anything I can do to make things more comfy, just ask.
Noted.
I like the springs inside of the seats as the necklace. There's such good references. The little, like, leafing on the sides here. Love it.
Now, what do you recommend?
Here's a dish that's also of Korean origin. Meat jun. Thinly sliced beef dipped in egg batter and fried. And of course, some kalua pork, rice, and cucumber slices to go with it.
Intriguing. What do you think?
I would fucking love that. But... yeah, let's get it.
Make that 2 orders, and consider me intrigued.
Come on.
Come in right up. I'll be right back with your food. In the meantime, how about some of our special soju?
I recently tried soju. So fantastic. Ganbei. Ganbei.
Nice
different.
one. Okay, here's your order.
There was one that tasted of yogurt. It was fantastic.
Let's try this.
An adult yogurt.
Koa's dishes are sumptuous, abundant, and full of bold, contrasting flavors. This is definitely comfort food, and the gloves are off when it comes to spices, sauces, and carbs.
I miss carbs.
The combination of Hawaiian and Korean flavors contrasts and complements, ultimately fusing into something utterly unique. Fermented vegetables, meats dripping with sugary pineapple sauce, and rice. Lots of rice.
Interesting. What do you think?
This slaps.
Quite. I'll be including your win in my review. My friend and I are about finished here. Krakoa. Thank you for having us.
You two are welcome back anytime. Thanks for stopping by.
Adorable. Okay. The data decks. No. Is workspace.
Valdivianites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than a self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Okay. Oh my god, what is this? What are you?
A burly chef stands in your kitchen, looking at you.
Oh, it's an egg
expectantly as
timer.
he stirs a sauce pot. Despite his intimidating stature, there's warmth in the depths of his dark eyes.
You must be my new sous chef. I'm Stefan.
Step on the stove. Okay.
Hey.
The hat's a little much.
Are you ready for prep?
Stefan regards you in silence for a few long moments.
Then why are you here?
An adorable chicken-shaped timer slides into the conversation, settling on Stefan's shoulder.
Mr. Cluckles! Yes!
You're right, Mr. Cluckles. I could stand to be nicer.
He takes a deep breath, steadying himself, then points dramatically at you.
You! What are you doing in my kitchen?
This isn't just your space.
You must have me confused for someone who thinks this kind of thing is funny. I'm busy. I've got a whole lot of folks to feed, and unless you are here to help, I need you to step out of it. Wait, do you smell that?
No.
Yet you possess a nose, do you not? I make do with my hood. Yes, I'm preheated. I know. Thank you, Mr. Cluckles. Always keeping me on track. Like some humans who come in my kitchen just to distract me.
Oh, chicken timer.
That little chicken timer offers more help than you can imagine. He understands the type of establishment I'm trying to run around here.
I love his fade though. This is so good with the little flames. Ah, so love it. Are you okay?
Only a human who doesn't understand cooking would ask me that. Cooking is life. It's not just food, it's your soul. Maybe one day
You're
you'll
not
understand.
on all the time, I hope.
Until then, I'm wasting heat standing around here talking to you.
Anyone tell you how rude you are?
Well, of course they do. And they didn't know a crepe from a grape, so I couldn't give a damn about what they say.
I'll leave.
Go on, shoot. Okay, Mr. Cluckles, all prep should be done in 7.5 minutes. Start the timer. And go!
Fucking love Mr. Cluckles. Alright. Seem to speak with Daisuke. Reggie. He said Daisuke is in one of the different rooms. I don't think if you're oh, Daisuke was the dining table?
It doesn't seem quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the Dateviators at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish.
Oh.
The best character in the whole goddamn game.
Okay. Oh, hello, best character in the whole damn game.
Watch this.
Charm? Oh, charm, right. Okay.
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
Thank you.
Welcome. Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing. Because I made it. You bought the very expensive DLC, and I'm your reward.
I didn't buy the DLC.
Yes you did? Unless I'm missing something here?
Wow.
That's impossible. My whole reason for being is to provide more for those who paid for it. If that's not true, then what the hell am I?
Something in between?
Yeah, something in between. It does make me think, which isn't something I'd normally recommend.
Oh?
I'm Lucinda Lavish, the deluxe edition itself, which isn't really anything at all.
What are you?
Everything else around here has so much familiarity with you humans. But it seems like I have to make my own relationship with you.
So, I mean, only if you want to.
Oh, I do want that. Believe me. I've got no other reason for... Ah! Thought's getting too scary.
Oh,
Bye
poor
for now.
girl. Okay, so that was the table?
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is...
It just interrupted whatever.
This guy is big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
I fucking love the summer sloops. Ah.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table. And second, that is one fantastic red shirt you got on.
Abel the table.
Howdy.
Love it. I'm your human. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house. And I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
Just getting to know everyone around the house.
Oh, yeah? Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good. Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that? Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff.
That's
If you're looking for
unfortunate.
someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. You'll find her nearby.
Talking about casual stuff.
Oh, heck, I don't know. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed.
I mean, that's why I'm here.
And you really gotta talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Kopi will get you on the right path. Winda, tell her I say hey when you see her.
Will do.
You take care now.
Okay. With that, I'm out of hurts.
Valdivitiantides! Yo! It's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever! Like, this stuff for real is legit so good! I've had like
Virgin.
12, and I
I
feel
swear.
amazing! Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it! JH19! Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin?
Wow.
Night-night, nerds.
Fuck Franklin, I guess.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
Yeah, it's going
I'm
okay.
enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
You mean never? Okay. Too bad, I guess. Oh, I can inspect things. Dresser? What am I... Okay, coffee maker. Reggie. One I was originally looking for. Diary. Dresser. Holiday items. Bracket, boxes. Reggie? Racket?
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine. Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few minutes.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Don't touch me.
Hey, no judging here, pal. Look, why don't we just start over?
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... you're not quite sure where, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the stadium, the king of
Duncan.
the ring, the
Dunk.
Duke
Donald Duck.
the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock! Oh,
Wow.
hell yeah! Hey, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Smile
Thank
politely.
you. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Duck is just fine for pals.
I think having like an extended name is really nice for things like that, so that you can really get into like more about, I don't know. Are we pals?
Totally! We might have just met, but strangers are all just friends you haven't met yet. Anyway, it's good to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
You got busy.
Ah, man, I get that. Life is so much
The shake
sometimes,
weight.
but you gotta make time for yourself, too.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, "Let's get it, baby!"
His tattoo, is it basketball? I love that.
And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
You're so right.
Hell yeah! Love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together. We just gotta get you into the flow, but I wanna make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury. So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, alright? And bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Okay. Boxes. Just like double check. These are all the same thing. Yeah. Teddy bear. Or. Okay. Something weird. It's the TV. And. Wait, rack? Is this different? Yeah, okay. 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 So, if I were a door... Light switch. Remote? Reggie. Record player? Oh, got a message, I guess.
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
Do you really trust me to do this?
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Date Viators.
That's awesome.
I'm glad you think so. We are obviously in alignment. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Right, record players.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player. Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance.
Not much of a dancer.
You don't have to be. Just move.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley.
I got it?
Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy.
Rainy.
How you doing?
Damn.
I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
Didn't even know you still worked.
Of course I still work. I might be an antique, but there's still plenty of life in this old record player. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here, even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party.
Well, things kind of
It's always
changed.
just me and my records.
Kinda.
The wrong speed. You spifflicated or something? It's just fine. Well, what? I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoopers only.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
Okay, so that was Rainy. Candelabra. Trash can. Naughty water. What? Oh. Liquor? I see. Coffee machine. So, rumors. Copy the coffee maker. Vacuum boxes. Pictures. Sponges. Microwave. Shelves. Books. Beneath Koa themselves. I want to just check out the vent.
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
No. Why are you here? What are you doing?
Just saying hi.
Hi. You're saying hi? You're greeting me? So casually, like it's easy, like it's nothing. Not now, not here, not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready, not like this. I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally.
Aww.
And now the moment is here. I just can't. Not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Oh. Well, shit. If these are... Okay, that is the same...
Abel was friendly
it's
the last time you saw him. He's whistling when you
Bill
walk up
table.
on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Abel. I didn't mean to click on you. Hey yourself,
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Didn't mean no offense. Just in a real swell mood today. Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here. Dasha. The desk, you know? Real close to tables, but also real different world. Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics. It just feels nice to be understood, you know?
It's nice she gets you.
It is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job. We got a lot of folks in this house who do a damn fine job at what it is they do. But how many people's job is it to lift?
Well, let's see. We've got tables, chairs, couches, desks, any kind of jack.
To make sure everyone's got what they need, to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out.
Cabinets, shelves.
It's a lonely lot in the life of a table. But I knew what the job was when I signed up.
Did you sign up for it? I feel like it was assigned.
Semantics, pal, semantics. I know who I am and what I do. But sometimes you just wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself. That's Dasha.
Of course it is. Maybe you should talk to her more often.
You think so?
She had a real positive effect on you.
Oh, well, shucks. I don't know. I'd hate to bother her. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself. I can't be distracting her from her very important job now.
You should consider it. You're both lifting. You could share the load.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't take up much more of your time today talking about myself. Just remember what I said before, okay? I'm here if you need me.
Oh, remember what I said too.
I will. You take care now.
Okay, I've got 1 heart left. Okay, so the floor.
Be there in a moment.
It is the floor.
An utterly charming secretary hurries into view, giving you an apologetic nod.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Her greeting is cut short as she seems to recognize you mid-sentence.
Oh. Oh my goodness gracious, it's the human.
You've been looking at my skirt.
Whoa.
Florence. Cute.
Well, I wasn't expecting you today. Oh, golly, I must look an absolute mess. You must be here for Mayor Celia.
Celia.
Oh,
Ceiling?
you don't know. I completely understand. You must be such a busy bee running around and taking care of all of us here in the house. I would have time to remember every little detail. Mayor Celia runs things around here, keeps an eye on all the citizens, makes sure the wheels are greased so nothing squeaks. You know, that sort of thing. I help her out when I can. But if we're being honest, she does most of the heavy lifting around here. Keeps a roof over everyone's heads. Literally, she's the ceiling. I could pencil you in for an appointment, if you'd like.
Yeah. Sounds like a great PA. That helps. You look good to your boss. I'd be glad to.
Oh, well...
She twirls a strand of dark hair around her finger, blushing sweetly.
Would you care for some tea while you wait?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Perfect timing. Just so happens I've got a kettle all nice and ready. How do you take it?
With a shot of whiskey? I mean, it is nighttime. Sure.
Well, normally I wouldn't offer that sort of thing, being a civil servant and all, but you are a VIP. You didn't hear it from me, but sometimes the mayor likes a little Irish in the cup herself.
Yep.
Too much for me, personally. I'm a sugar gal.
Of course you are.
Here you are.
Florence stumbles, pitching forward onto her hands and knees. The tea spills all over the floor, though thankfully the cup doesn't shatter.
Oh, no. Gosh, that just spilled everywhere.
Hold on. What's the logistics of this here? Did she spill it all over herself? Like, she is the floor, but she spilled it all over the floor. Okay.
Right on the carpet of my good jacket.
Okay,
Oh,
they do get into it.
I'm so sorry, dear. I need to dab this out with a towel right away.
Yep.
Would it be all right if you showed yourself up to the mayor's office? Just this once?
Of course. Don't worry about it.
Thank you so much, dear. Sorry again about the tea. Oh, please don't tell
Oh,
the
the
mayor about this.
footprints.
There she is, the mayor herself. She simply radiates poise and power. She's an intimidating sort of beauty, but you find yourself intrigued to learn more about her.
Ew, the stucco.
So, in summary, I just think if I could get a little more foot traffic around my bar, I'd get more business.
Oh, Beverly, I understand your concerns. But what do you expect us to do, dear? We already put up posters and held fundraisers. We can't just move the fridge, stove, toilet, and everyone else out of the way to clear foot traffic every night.
They really went with Beverly instead of Barbara?
We could try that.
Bev.
Fine.
More like beverage, I get it, but still.
Trust me, we're doing everything that we can.
All right. But if nobody's in by next week, I'll be back.
I'm sure you will, darling.
Celia presses an intercom button on her desk.
Florence, dearest, send the next one in.
Yes, miss.
Hi.
Hello, Mateo. What can I do
Mateo?
for you today?
That's
That's a great question, actually. Now that I'm here, I can't even remember. Isn't it funny how that always happens? Right when you need to think of something to say, your brain just sort of goes blank? You know what? It was probably nothing. I don't want to waste your time. I know how busy you are. I'll just see myself out.
Mateo, come. Tell me what's bothering you.
Right. It's just...
Go on.
It's Lux. They're kind of pulling cords around the house, refusing to pick up after themselves, keeping the whole bedroom up late with their streams. It's really been stressful for the inanimals. And I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but it's just been a lot, and...
All right, Mateo, all right. Lux, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have someone take care of it.
Thank you.
Next.
Wall.
Hello, Wallace, darling.
Whoa!
Yes, I remember from last week. It's on the docket.
Whoa!
Think nothing of it. Next. Oh, it's you. I don't believe we've formally met. Mayor Celia. I'm also the president of the HOA.
Ew.
That's Home Objects Association.
Celia.
Here's my card, but really all you ever need to
Simple.
do if you need me is to simply look up. What can I do for you today?
Just going around talking to everybody.
Well then, hello. Meeting successful. Never a bad idea
Her
to make sure
chandelier
everybody
earrings,
knows your face. We're important here. Some sit back and wait for others to plan things. Others simply do them. You and I, we're doers.
With dudes. Absolutely.
I've seen you zipping back and forth around the house, running here and there. You seem like a reliable sort. I wonder if I might ask you a favor.
Quest.
It's about my assistant, Florence.
Seems sweet.
She is an absolute dear. Although sometimes I fear it gets her into trouble. She's such a kind thing, but that means she lets people walk all over her.
She is a
Seems I worry
floor.
the wrong sort might be taking advantage of her.
What do you want from the
I've noticed
floor?
that whenever we go to lunch together, she never seems to buy herself anything. What's more, she's been pinching every penny you dropped on her like a miser. I suspect she might be having financial issues.
Maybe you should pay her more.
The office pays her well, of course. She's an invaluable assistant. I think it's possible someone might be fleecing her. I'd like to formally ask for your help. I may be her boss, but Florence would never give me a straight answer if she thought it might upset me. However, she's quite friendly with strangers. And technically speaking, as the owner of the house, you outrank me. Maybe you could get something out of her. What do you say? Would you do me a favor and look into this matter? Quietly?
Cute. Yeah. Got you.
Thank you. I'll be waiting. Hopefully it's nothing. What else do you need?
What about Florence?
She is the most dedicated secretary I've ever worked with. She would do anything for this office. Unfortunately, the dear can be a little down on herself. Not much in the way of self-confidence. It's a shame, really. She's totally unaware of her own natural charms.
Makes you say that.
I think she's under the impression that she needs to spruce herself up. I keep finding empty bottles around her desk. Perfume, maybe? Although they don't carry a scent.
Just a little pine sol.
And it seems like every time I turn my back, she's got another set. They don't look especially high quality either. Poor dear. What else do you need?
It's you.
You have done so. Keep well.
Okay. Well. Okay. Heard. Are the tub and the... yeah, same thing. Okay. Rumors, there's a whole bunch of things. Lux. Blink chords. Screaming. Did somebody say something? Weird ass fucking game. Alright, so let's hit up the TV. I think it might be Lux.
It takes you a moment to realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colorful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic. Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't touch that dial, cinephile! Cause my favorite studio audience is now in attendance! The VIP attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer. The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream! The fantastic red shirt means you're ready to flirt! How can I cater to my greatest spectator?
Who are you?
I'm the one who knocks.
It's a meme. I forget where it's from though, so... How much caffeine have you had today?
1.21 gigawatts!
It's all references. Seems a lot.
You have no idea. Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene. The name's Telly. Rhymes with Nelly, like... Whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli?
Wow.
Holy smokes, folks! So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it?
Wow, 5,000? Really?
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers. 5,000 channels of cheers. Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo, that Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
I hate this, and I can't tell you why.
Dynamite! Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined. View that cue till you go blind.
So I go blind?
It's just an expression. No need for obsessing.
In case of ocular degeneration, we'll just get you some medicine.
Let's do it.
Loading
I have no
programming,
choice.
Loading programming, optimizing for comedy, haha, analyzing for reality, boo-hoo.
Pratfalls and close calls from straight to your eyeballs. And...
I'm bored.
Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Maybe I should go.
Makes sense, makes sense. Just, one more thing.
What's up?
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know. It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, right? Because that'd be a huge blow to my ego.
Over your quality programming?
Aw,
Never.
Thanks, Heidi. That makes me feel naughty. Come back round here later, and I'll show you something body.
Okay.
The game console Team 17. Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Luna. Okay.
Which way do you want to go?
They're being very forward. You think we met or something?
We've met. We're in the middle of a huge battle for Regolith on Colony 16.
Yeah, it's a battle.
Oh, had me scared for a second, Yael. Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna unload a whole lot of Zaker charges? Yeah.
Zaker worm! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class Upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
We got the right equipment?
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my trough-picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Let's get it done.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside.
We just gotta let her get through this.
Filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class Upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance Class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. How do you suggest we do this?
What is possible?
That makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both Grunt and Surveillance Upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are. Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Grab her and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Give her a wink.
Oh, guess I don't have to whisper anymore.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the Tryst of battle. but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break? Let's go.
To the boss.
You
I would
and Luna
absolutely
make your
taking a
way through
crafting
the
break.
final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power. Yes! Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
These items?
Take that!
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Guile. I couldn't have done it without you.
Glad to be there for you.
You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly.
I wavered.
I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Sounds good.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Friendship. Yeah. Where do I see my specs? Yeah. Okay. Huh. Huh. I'm friends, though. I would have expected that to trigger something. Okay. But check rumors. Okay. Beverly Beverage. Reggie. Being bullied by Lux. Pulling cords, refusing to pick up after themselves. Being bullied. Is there a spot where I've got that sleeping bag? I imagine this is Mateo.
Ah, man, this isn't
No.
where the experience is for today. We're meeting at the weight rack.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Oh. Fuck. Okay, not Mateo. Let's do this one. Let's figure
A
out
handsome
tools.
construction worker currently invading your space makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site. He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring at you as he looks you up and down.
Whoa, whoa!
where do you think you're going?
Pause it?
I can't let you in here without the proper PPE.
Tony. Tony Toolbox.
Tony puts his fingers to his mouth and whistles.
Hey, get him out of here.
PPE? What?
Your hard hat, your boots, your high-vis vest. Come on, this is a job site.
Except it's the breaker box closet.
Don't even get me. Not when Johnny Wannabe next door's got a whole garage to himself. I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch auger. Man, those things go deep.
A lucky bastard.
Man, you're telling me 1%ers, right? Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too. You know, for entertaining.
Yeah, host some cocktail parties, or
I'm a popular tool. It's
we're
always,
getting used.
Hi, Tony this, thanks, Tony that, or Tone, my ass is leaking.
Whoa, buddy.
Jean-Lou. Incontinence. You didn't hear it from me, though. HIPAA.
That's not how HIPAA works.
Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old Tom might also want to have special company over. You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods, grinning smugly at you.
Sass. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know what?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know. You know it. You know. Yeah. Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
All day, baby.
You know what I'm talking about? Woo!
I know what you're talking about.
Tony nods at you. You nod at him. And you nod at each other. Both entirely pleased that you each know what the other is talking about.
Yes.
So you get it. I need more space.
Sure
There's
do.
all sorts of things I may or may not be insinuating.
Yes.
I got a pitch for you. A drawbridge.
Like from the olden times?
Think about it. Your lover pulls up for a date and the drawbridge lowers to let him in. Pretty freaking impressive, huh?
You know how to do that?
Oh yeah, I got everything I need on hand. The flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star-shaped one, a hammer, and that spearmint gum you've had in here since April.
This might be a little bit much for a toolbox.
I get it, you're a tough customer, but there's no need to get personal. At least hear the rest of my pitch, huh?
The little heartbreak. That was so cute.
Indoor slide. We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide. Great to travel from upstairs to downstairs.
But what about down to up?
Way ahead of you. All us construction guys do this. It's an industry standard. You ready?
Hit me.
Grippy socks.
I think our stairs are load bearing.
All right, you're the boss. The heck is a load bearing? Now, how do you feel about indoor? Because if we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool.
That sounds like a
Of
recipe
course it
for
is, but that's
electrocution.
what the chewing gum is for. You just stick
Chewing
some
gum?
of it in the outlet holes, and Viola, it's now all shockproof. That concludes my remodel. Now, for the actual dating advice, you're just gonna have to sign up for my workshop.
Sounds expensive.
Come on, I'm giving it to you for free. Everybody's a critic. I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You wanna take my workshop, all you gotta do is show up. No paperwork or nothing. Now, I don't mean to hustle you out of here, but I gotta take lunch. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can do. You know, help you fix up your romantic affairs.
You will not make me a project, Tony.
Me? Never. Now get out of here before a crane hits you in the face.
I should be so lucky. Ugh. Okay, that was not at all what I wanted. I need help opening this stupid fucking door. Okay. So, the floor is getting messed up. Getting fucked around with, at least, by something. To the table. Luxury, you say?
A distinguished beauty greets you with an elegant wave. You never really thought so many hard corners and angles could be soft and graceful, but she's really selling it somehow.
Oh, hello, dearie. Mind your step. I'm getting a bit creaky in my old age. I'm working on it, mind you. I'm Stella, your quickest way up and down between floor and ceiling. Airway calling.
Good for you.
Thanks, sweetie. One step at a time, they say. Step by step by step.
I'll be on my way then.
Yes, of course. Sorry to bother, dear.
You're not a bother.
Oh, bother. I've been a bother.
I
haven't
literally...
I'm sorry, I'm just...
Literally just said you're not.
You see? Well...
Stella looks everywhere but at you, trying and failing to find the words. Eventually she sighs, plucking up the courage from somewhere within her.
Truth be told, I'm starting a business.
She gives you a nervous but sweet smile.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, dearie. It's all a bit exciting. I've never really had a thing like this before. A project, a goal. Never really thought I would, truth be told. You know, if you were interested, I could get you in on the ground level.
And on the upper level, too. Have you ever heard of a pyramid scheme?
I mean, I've heard about the pyramids. Beautiful things, always wanted to see them. Never had the time. Probably a little too late now, though, isn't it?
I mean, not really.
Oh, no. I've gone off book. Oh, it all seems so much easier in the booklet.
Booklet?
They sent it to me when I signed up. Stella's Steps to Success. How to sell that sale and change your life, generate passive income and financial freedom, all from the comfort of your own home.
Stella pulls out a pamphlet from deep in her bag.
I memorized that part at least.
It's like someone scrawled up your name in front of some boilerplate text. You're being scammed, Stella.
Well, let's not get too dramatic. It's hard work, sure, but isn't anything? They even tell you that. Step 37. Not everyone will make it, but drive and passion are the fuel that fans the flame. Patience is a virtue, and success is for the virtuous.
I think I might have found the scammer that's taken on our floor.
Doesn't that make you want to get to work?
Does it make you want to get to work?
Yes, actually, it does. Make something of myself. Oh, I really have gone off track now, haven't I? Booklet or not, this is a mess. Look, dearie, I'm so sorry to ask, but could you come by again someday soon? Give me another shot. I'm still working on my nerves. And there are really a lot of fancy words to learn. I'll throw in a free sample. Gotta get rid of them somehow.
I'd rather not take part in the
Well,
Clark
it's
scam.
not. I don't think. Yes, of course, dearie. Sorry to bother.
bedroom. This one. Okay. Was Florida Cav.
Valdivianites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're, like, dating your couch and your TV.
I know I'm on your mind.
God, shut up. It's not just you. It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot.
I'm not sure,
Huh?
honestly.
Why not? It shouldn't be that hard to know where you stand with your refrigerator.
It's all very
Welcome to
complicated.
dating, friendo. It's complicated for everybody. Humans, animals, furniture. Nobody likes dating.
I like
okay,
dating.
But honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel, like, super eligible, right?
It's overwhelming.
Hey, you just gotta take it one date at a time. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know...
Holding hands.
You know what? All right, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
I mean, I would have told her I'm fucking my sex toys. Bet. Okay. That's the wall. I feel like I should interact with the wall since it's number 3. I just gotta figure out where that is. Because it looks like a very specific portion of wall. Paper. A rug. Okay. No? Not the rug? Not water heater. Okay. Okay. Wall? No? The piano seems like there's a lot of weird objects that it's just kind of. Let's check out this light fixture.
For a moment, you wonder if your Dateviators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel. And perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches! It's me again.
Okay, found them. Of course, Lux's lights.
Yes!
You're the bully. I'm not a bitch. Much less
Oh,
bitches.
MG, you are so touchy. We do not love that for you. Anyway, I wasn't even talking to you.
You're acting like a jerk.
And you're acting like a loser. Didn't anyone ever tell you? Nice humans always finish last.
In the bedroom. Wow, just instantly over. Okay. Who was getting bullied by Lux? Celia. Shy guy. Knitted throw. Is he a throw pillow? That's... Yeah.
Davy! Davy! Come on, Davy, what'd you get off to now? Davy? I hope he's alright.
Pay attention to me, the dateable human. What's going on?
Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long. I'm Mateo. Mateo Manta. Oh, Blanket.
That'd be a floor mat, but this works. I like how puffy your everything is.
I've just been so focused on finding Davy. This is the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried.
It's Davy.
Davy's one of my rescues, a young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago.
Knit bull?
You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you?
What's he look like?
He's about an inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble. I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped and alone. He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together.
Poor thing.
Yeah, but he's a fighter. He really hung in there. After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tassel hounds.
That he keeps going missing?
Yeah, it's become a pretty regular thing with him. He gets on great with the other tassel hounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason, he just wanders off whenever you're not looking. It's almost like he waits until I've got my threads full with something else, and then he disappears for a few days.
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat rubs up against Mateo's leg, meowing for his attention.
It's the USB cord.
Speaking of handfuls... Aw, don't worry, Sprite. It's not your fault Davy ran off, I promise. He'll be back soon, okay?
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
Aw, who's your little friend?
This is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued.
In animals, I get it.
Yeah, sweet girl. Been together a long time now, huh? Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtin Rod.
Curtin Rod.
Oh, really? I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then, huh?
Yeah, keep playing Innocent. We're definitely buying.
She'll get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face?
I belong to her now.
You're in good company.
Well, I'm good with stains for... Is she friendly?
American court hares are pretty affectionate, but she's a little, well, picky. If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you. If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though...
I'm gonna take that chance.
Alright, go ahead.
You hold out your hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
Boy,
Nope.
It's okay. Sorry. Better luck next. You, should probably step back a little bit just to be safe. Well, I'll be hearing about it from Curtain Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure. Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy. I was really hoping I'd be able to find them before it got too late. There's still a few more places I haven't checked, but I need to get back to the rescue. Things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long.
Anything I can do to help?
Oh, that's kind of you to offer, but I'll figure something out. I'm sure you've got other things to worry about.
Really, I wanna help.
Are you sure? Davy's my responsibility. It's my fault he's missing. I really should have been watching him more closely.
Gotta lighten up on yourself.
The inanimals depend on me. I can't afford to be careless. It just doesn't feel right, asking someone else to fix my mistake.
That's what friends are for. You're not good at accepting help, are you?
Guilty. I guess I'm just used to being the one helping, not the other way around. And I can't be in both places at once. Alright, if you're really up for it, I do have something you could do.
Okay.
I put together some information on Davy to give to Phoenicia, just in case he didn't come back tonight.
Phoenicia blinds. I love it.
I was going to ask her if she'd make a post on Facebook about him and get the word out, but I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet since I was chasing down this little troublemaker instead. Do you think you could talk to her for me? I can give you the packet I made. It's got everything she'll need.
Yeah, anything you need. I have a soft spot for strays.
Really? Me too! Obviously. Betty keeps joking that I'm going to run out of space for them all.
Yeah. Got a big heart. Sure they're grateful for that.
I don't know about all that. I'm nothing special. It's just the right thing to do. When something needs help, well, you don't give up on it. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off there. Once I get started talking about them, it's hard to stop. If you're interested, you could always come by the rescue later and we could talk more.
I love that.
Great. Anyway, thanks for offering to help.
Okay. So we've got blinds somewhere. Curtains. Curtains.
Nope.
Venetian blinds are the Puppy Downy ones, right? Maybe they're just the ones without the rod? Oh. I'm saving real quick, because that was scary. Okay. It's got a rod. All rotted. Huh. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to...
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you, peering through the curtains and pointing at something outside that you can't see. They seem quite absorbed in their own conversation.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street.
What are we looking at?
What do you see, Rod?
I see a dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
Hey guys.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Hi. Now, why in the world do you think I would care a single thread about an unwashed car?
I don't know what you want from life, Kurt.
The shoes, my dude. The shoes.
Oh, you were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Bruh.
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Wendelin would have fogged up.
Those kicks could have kicked rocks.
Window.
What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
There you go, talking about me like I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear. There's a difference.
For sure.
See, that's why your seams are unfinished.
My seams are unfinished? My seams are unfinished? Keep talking. See what happens.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing it.
You do okay?
Kurt and I have been together forever.
Yo, what up?
Are you dating them as a couple?
I'm like his brother.
It's a unicorn thing?
But not my brother.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
Who told you that lie? Say, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend?
You both look good.
Lame.
I know it's me. That's fine. It'll be our little secret.
Don't even try to make them lie. They're just trying to make you feel good. I'm the fly one.
You don't have to be so mean.
One thing you gotta realize is that we aren't mean to each other.
Nah, this is my homie. For life.
Okay, but I hate it. Eep. Here. Please.
We're just a little shady.
Yeah, I hate it. I don't.
Being shady isn't always a bad thing.
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time to Kurt. Why? Because I love him.
So it's your love language.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
But we have rules.
Oh yeah. You must throw shade appropriately.
What do you mean?
There are 5 rules to throwing shade. First off, you have to know the person.
Sure, you can be shady to folks you don't know, but that is just mean.
Wait, we made fun of the new mail carrier just the other day.
That's because they were wearing that uniform with open-toed sandals. With socks.
Oh yeah, they asked for that one.
This rule is one of those, do as we say, not as we do things.
Unless we ask you to do it with us, at which point you better come correct.
Which brings us to rule number 2.
If the roast ain't hot, you're toast.
The shade is all about the laugh at the end. Maybe even a strong guffaw.
A guffaw? Are you a cartoon dog person? Cause if not, I best not hear a single guffaw out of you, Rod.
Keep your aim true.
Never bring in secondary parties. Others shouldn't be collateral damage because you decided to mix patterns and it turned out unfortunate.
I tried to throw shade on Kurt's mom once.
Mrs. Chiffon has never done anything and she will not be brought into this foolishness.
It's on again.
Okay. Rule 4.
Read their body language as you read them down.
Everyone has their line and their limit. Don't be so caught up in the goofs that you step on that line.
My line is really fucking forward. Like,
It's easy to be on a roll and run right over your friend.
which is why rule number 1 is important. If you don't know them, you don't know what might actually make them upset.
Right, like I don't talk about Rod's crush on the blinds at the last house.
Dude, not cool.
Sorry, I was just giving an example.
I didn't realize so much just
It's an
when you're
art
talking smack.
And there is one rule that you absolutely cannot break.
Oh, yeah. The final.
Rule 5 is...
If someone you know starts throwing shade on your friend...
You better prepare for war.
It is your duty to fire back.
Verbal warfare has begun. Do what you gotta do.
And yeah, those are the rules of shade. You got them all?
High five. Locked in.
Okay, confident. I like that in a person.
If they breathe, Kurt likes them.
You act like you're the one to talk. The tree outside sways, and you think it's flirting with you.
How can you not be charmed? Have you seen those branches?
And the grass is playing hard to get.
Alright now, calm down.
They said the grass.
The
grass, Rod!
Oh, you can guffaw, but I can't?
Okay, fair. But damn, they got you.
You right. That was a good one. You catch on quick.
Yo, Rod, that fashion student is getting off the bus.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
We've got some people watching to do. Swing on by soon. But come holler at us at different places. Each window has a new thing to throw shade on.
Variety is the spice of life, baby. Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break. You've been sitting here this whole time. Be sure to get up, move around, look at something that is in the screen. Be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's get back to it.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
7 pioneers?
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1. Bingo. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
Ooh, Gunchan. They stalled him?
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Okay. So maybe the window. Let's see that. It's still a table. So my next spot is at the weights. Tub. We got 2 things left. What are my rumors? Windowing. Award insurance, lights in the cold, correct, everything between. So we've got the coffee maker, got mirror, the window. We're also looking for a little object guy. Items. Shelf. Beverly. Sasha. Copy. Windowing, huh? I'm curious about this. So let's check out Windowing.
The figure who stands before you has the casual, confident air of someone who knows just what she's about. Her short hair glows with the colors of sunrise, and her blue eyes drink you in without a trace of shame or embarrassment. She evaluates you with a hand on one hip, her draped clothing subtly highlighting curves you'd never have expected from your rigid, structured window.
Well, hi there. I'm Windowing. Oh. And you, well, you're quite the looker, aren't you?
Sure am.
Definitely. You're the one looking out at me all the time. Look, I don't mean to be so forward, but I found I'm happiest when I'm transparent about what I want and what I'm looking for. And unlike most everyone here, I've been ogled by humans for centuries. I have had enough attention on me, thank you very much.
I'll look away if you want.
Well, not too much, okay? I'd still like to know I'm providing some kind of comfort. Anywho, if I'm having to do one of these introductions, I might as well get this out of the way first. I'm only looking for one thing in a relationship right now.
Hardcore penetrative sex. Of course. You know, the window. A bitter rivalry. Friendship.
You know it. That said, I can't say I'm looking for anything too serious right now.
Fun only, huh?
Dang right. Oh, don't worry. It's nothing to be too intimidated by. There's so much to do in this world. So many views to see. Even just the simple joy of a night on the town. Yet here you are, taking a breather, same as me, but you haven't even had fun yet.
What are you suggesting?
I just want to see you live a little, that's all. Stop watching life pass you by. Enjoy yourself. Kiss someone.
Did you not see me in the sex toy?
Kiss many someones. And then maybe, in between your adventures, you can come tell me about all the fun you're having.
But sounds great. I'll report back.
Over and out.
Okay. So that's Gwendolyn. Let's check out this already talked to. Oh, this must. Okay, so that's still the lights. Are you still lights? Yes. Okay. I should try to talk to blinds.
It appears that your intentions have gone awry once more, as the interloper, Lucinda Lavish, stands there instead, striking a pose.
It's me. I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
I love choices.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me?
You said you're the best character in the game. What? You said you're the best character in the game.
I sure am. The very best character in the game. I'm Lucinda Leading Lady.
Prove it.
Prove it? I'm proving it right now with my exceptional voice, body, and other things. But okay, I'll show you anyway, since I've got nothing better to do. I've got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything.
The people who have all these things don't say they do. Can't just rank yourself compared to.
Watch me. Check out my range. Glass my needs at the time. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Shunky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are gonna go to the Boom Boom Zoom Room!
Side effects may include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost. And each of those lines was recorded in only one take. I'm basically the best actress! In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best actress, Lucinda Leading Lady. Oh!
Please.
What do you think?
I'm not convinced.
Well, you just wait, spoil sport. I'll come by again, and I'll prove it to you.
Do I still? Nope. Okay. There's days of the week, so I kind of wonder if there's a time limit or if there's certain things I have to talk to on certain days. Okay. So... I'm curious about so many things right now. I do want to find that little sucker. Yo, I found the wall.
How does one even describe a warrior like this? A veritable, well, wall of muscle stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid.
Wall. Wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall.
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 Okay. Wall.
The warrior's eyes widen. He leans in closer, towering over you.
Wall?
Wall.
Whatever you're saying here is clearly pleasing to him. He nods, beginning to smile.
Wall.
He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks.
I love you.
Oh, damn. Damn! Gave me 10 poise? Or 5 poise, I guess?
Oh, that was sudden, wasn't it?
Very!
You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness. His drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after. Yes, just that quickly.
Thank you, Wallace. Okay. So that's... Wallace. Mabel. Box. Dante, Tilly, Luna. Stefan, Anne, Maggie, Rainy, Eddie, Benoit, Dunk, Tony. They really are. Like, crit transactions. Okay. Over 100. Oh. There's some really fucking cool looking models in here. Okay. Try to keep going down the line. I think that was the barmaiden. Let's go get a drink. A nice little bev. Or beverly. I didn't open this one up. Yeah.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop, clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly.
I love her design.
She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here! Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool.
I'm a damn proprietress.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you.
Bev.
Hiya.
Madam Proprietress.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you. My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Well, me?
Yes, you? Who else so charitably bought this adorable mini bar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here.
I mean,
Welcome
I do.
to the
I pay for them.
reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
But how can that be when a babe like yourself is here?
First, oh, thank you. Second, great question. I wish I knew. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in
Aww.
ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I
Oh.
polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone.
This is my fault.
I mean, why did you get a minibar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
I thought it would, motivate me.
But that's... Okay. It's all water under the bridge. You'll have to talk to River if you want that.
Riv.
Anyway, that's enough babbling for me. So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail? Or mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail? Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn. Or the drunk part, obviously.
Cocktail.
Excellent! So, what'll it be?
This one.
Aperol is having its heyday right now. Less bitter than the classic Amoros, and less alcoholic too. Let's be on trend. Coming right up.
I like the star anise.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
Really good. Where'd you learn to do this?
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in.
For a little sprig of mint.
Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
You know it.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
So cute. Was that the right person in this? No, this is somebody else. Looks like maybe a flower? That was... that guy. Elements... we were told to talk to the coffee maker.
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kirby,
Get all
happy to
my
help.
drinks out of the way. Sweet. So you're my coffee maker.
Sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
Latte?
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
Yeah. Tell me more about your art.
Oh, gosh, where do I begin? There's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips, and probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it.
Called a Rosetta?
That's probably it, yeah. We'll see you next time.
Cute. Made a little animation for us drinking coffee. Cute. Is the sink different?
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the date viators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Help! Help me!
Hello? Can you hear me?
What's wrong?
Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems.
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
I'm not who I appear to be.
Sinclair?
Pop-up screen!
Name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
This is getting real weird real fast.
Now you're catching on.
To...
Just how weird this is gonna get.
Ooh, weird. I like weird.
Try this on for size, then.
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil!
The little creatures, I love them!
Trey, Sudsy? Go to your tray! Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
More flustered than being transformed into a sink?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Okay. I've got one left. It's probably the trash. It's the bar. Maybe the cabinets?
A handsome stranger with a model-esque beauty stands just a few feet away from you, posing with a hand in his hair, as though he were in the middle of shooting a perfume ad. The moment he lays eyes on you, he lights up, drinking you in with a warm smile and warmer gaze.
Ciao, beautiful. What are you doing?
Not a whole lot.
Bueno. I've got some ideas on how to pass the time. You'll find, Amore, that I am more creative than Da Vinci. Ah, but first, I must introduce myself. The music of courtship has its cadence, after all. I am the one and only Fabrizio.
Okay. This is one of the people mentioned.
Piacere di conoscerti.
Okay. I need so many smarts to... Okay.
Now that we are introduced, we must get to know each other, eh? Let us begin with a simple question. un aperitivo. Do you? And so much is contained within your answer. Have a favorite flower?
No, I like all the flowers equally.
Ah, then amore, we have a delicious game before us. Think of any flower, perhaps a flower that has been significant in your life. With my remarkable sensitivity, I will guess what it is.
My favorite flower is actually pretty hard to guess.
Amore, what a rich and colorful mind you have. It is a pleasure to me to be inside your eyes, seeing all your nooks and your crannies.
Let's look less at the crannies, huh?
Of course. I am sorry. Sometimes I am, how do you say, overzealous. There is time for crannies later. And nooks. I see red. No, not red. Oh, amore, how specific you are. I do see red. And also I see orange, the color of sunset. I see blue, the color of the ocean at night, or the sadness at the bottom of your eyes. I see yellow and pink, the colors of the wings of the lefate, glimmering in the early morning light. Amore, so powerful is your mind, sending this vision to me. I can even smell this flower. It's a little spicy. It's earthy and yet light. Smell is such a powerful sense, amore. It is the sense that goes most directly to our memories and our hearts. What a gift you give me, amore, with this aroma. You are thinking your most favorite flower is Uccello di Paradiso, the bird of paradise.
No chance. I mean, that was beautiful, but also very wrong.
I have not guessed correctly. Amore, what can I say? I am so sensitive and so open. I must have picked up something in the air around you, and it has led me astray. This can mean only that I have not brought my full attention to you, and I have not truly focused on you. For that, I offer my humblest apologies. You are deserving of all of me, amore, and I shall not fail again.
It's okay.
I feel I should tell you also. It may look as though I have something of a hard exterior. I have heard before, though not from lovers, that I can sometimes appear closed. But
nope, you are the
let
most
me
open
assure
thing.
you, nothing could be further from the truth. I am open. I take great pleasure in being so, open to the world, to experience. I am open to you, amore. Will you grant me another gift? Will you share with me more about yourself? What do you love? What makes you cry? What inspires your passion?
Maybe another time.
Another time. For you, I have all of the other times. Then we have a date.
Unsure about that.
I see. Could this be an invitation for more flirtation, yes? And perhaps you are truly not sure. You are more of a delicious mystery to me either way, amore. I am fascinated. Ciao to you for this moment, mia stella nuova. Where you go now, take with you the passion of Fabrizio.
My favorite flower is a tiger lily, actually. It's, you know, sometimes one of the more common ones you see can still be very beautiful. And I love its resilience, being able to go just about anywhere.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the date theaters? Are they operating efficiently?
I think so.
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator.
What's that?
It's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Thanks for letting me know.
It's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Okay.
Champ, champ, champ! How goes it?
You know, talking about stuff
Valdivian
around
would
the
like you
house.
to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Very short.
All right, everyone has an opinion. And now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Very low.
That really means a lot, champ. Here comes my resume if you ever have any leads.
Name Tom, hometown Las Vegas, age 39 and a half, position manager, worked at current position, point one, previous employment, general manager, Dairy Fiend, 8 years, reason for dismissal, too tall. Previous employment, assistant manager, Dairy Wizard, 2 years, reason for dismissal, bad luck. Previous employment, managing director, San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, 1 month. Reason for dismissal, fraud. Previous employment, managing director, Palo Azul High School Band, 4 years. Reason for dismissal, unknown. What a guy. I keep right-clicking my bed. I do love my bed. Okay. I've got so many more things in here to look at. Let's just go for it.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention. A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick.
Is it line to see this no joke? Hello?
Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
I wanted to appreciate the beauty of time or whatever with it.
Oh, well, I can certainly make time for that. Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm afraid you don't have a choice. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment.
And who am I getting this appointment with?
Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at yours. I'm Linus.
Okay. So that explains the obsession with time.
It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place.
Unless something
You
happens.
will abide by the schedule, won't you?
Of course, I'll respect your schedule.
Excellent. I thank you. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early. Do not be late, and do not... If you do...
Only noon.
See you then, and not tomorrow.
Okay, noon, another day.
Your mirror has done its job dutifully over the years, accurately reflecting your image back at you in good times and in bad. But today, there is no reflection for you to scrutinize. Only a long-haired beauty who looks at you like you're a work of art.
A mirror.
Oh, incredible.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light.
Like this?
Yes, breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how well I can frame your face from this angle? You are glowing.
Totally see it. Thanks for noticing.
But I could not help noticing. You are radiant. I simply reflect the beauty in front of me.
I love hearing
I
that.
can see in you. Your beauty must be something you are already familiar with.
What? What are these answers? I don't know.
I cannot believe this. How could you possibly not see
I
your own
do,
natural
and I
radiance?
wanted to say as such. They didn't give me an option for it, though.
What do you see?
What? I'm tired.
The sign of a busy mind. That fatigue you see speaks to your many accomplishments. Still, rest is vital for your health. Best to make some time for that, don't you think?
You're a flatterer, Amir.
Ah, but the spark has been lit. You'll see. We will just have to fan those flames until they're a great, big, beautiful rolling flame, won't we? Stop by any time. I'm happy to admire your beauty any day.
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the date theaters might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Like her little butterfly.
Why do you ask?
Point.
Ah! But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand?
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Diana, your diary, experiences some mental health concerns that might be too much for some players, including things like hallucinations, paranoia, extreme mood swings, loss of sense of self, and executive dysfunction.
You've been warned.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm okay.
Carry on, then. Why is there always sand in places where sand should never be?
Excuse me?
The sand on the beach was stuck under my nails. But I've never been to... Have I been to a beach? Why would I have been to a beach? Why can't I remember?
I think it's normal for people to forget
None
things.
of it's normal. If everything is normal, nothing is normal. And why won't you tell me? Now you keep a secret. Funny timing, band leader. It's a bad rhythm you're leading. Too much percussion. Far too much booming and banging around in here.
I didn't mean anything bad. Whatever I said.
Nobody ever means it. Nobody ever means anything. That's the problem. Pushing the button. I didn't mean it. Smiling at the man across the room, and when he comes over with a lace drink in his hand, I didn't mean it. It's mean. It's mean to not mean what you mean. And a side of applesauce, please.
Diana diary.
And with that, she is gone.
Oh. Sort of wrestling here.
Hello there, stranger. I'm Dina the Dresser.
Excuse me?
Someone
Oh, I
there?
forgot. You're still a fucking table. Fucking
Wasn't
nightstand.
expecting to see. The end table is where I like to go when I want to be all alone with my thoughts. The view here's pretty nice. Makes me feel real thoughtful.
Sure is.
Oh, glad you understand. You came at the best time for a talk. Much as I like to be in here to think, sometimes it's tough. Betty is sweet as pie, but sometimes the table's got to think on his own. But Betty's company's a darn sight better for thinking than those dang Hanks.
It's
The hangers. There's so goddamn many of them. And they're always crashing around in that closet like 5 bulls on a trampoline. It's just too... And then you got Benoit.
What's wrong with Benoit?
Abel looks like he'd rather talk about anything else. He lowers his voice like he's speaking of something truly scandalous.
Oh, that one never stops talking about SEX. Asking me if anyone's polishing my surfaces lately. They're telling me stories about their conquests. I'm an old-fashioned kind of table, dang it. That kind of talk's supposed to be private. Oh, but look at me. You came here to talk to me, not any of those guys.
I was actually looking to talk to somebody else.
Let me get back to work.
So now that I've talked to a table, let's see if I can find something that isn't a table, but looks like a table. It's actually a desk. You're a table. Yep. You're the desk. Need to use a charge to awaken us out. Oh, I'm completely... What? I attempted to talk to too many of the wrong thing? That's some bullshit.
Valdivianites! Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you check up your butt? While obviously very humorous, detracts
Very
from our
humorous.
serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
Okay, so I can't talk to the clock until noon. I got a lead about some hangers. Triangle. Towels, pillows, boxes. The hangers were a thing that got mentioned.
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement, all speaking in rapid-fire sequence.
Yo, check it! Quick, dudes, clean up the digs. We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying. How's it hanging, homie?
The world's a bleak and unforgiving hellscape.
Oh, no!
No!
Throwing all my chakras out of alignment to hear you're in such a dark headspace, amigo. But don't you worry none, because we're here to pump some dopamine into those veins, brah! Get amped, fam! Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off. And, anything else you want to take off? Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad! The perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats. Hell yeah!
Hey.
Fire! Right now, you're hanging with the wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie. Hey!
Wait, so does that mean you're all named Hank?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. The Hanks.
We're the Hanks.
Got that, but how do I tell you apart?
Numbers are kick-ass.
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves.
I'm Hank number 1.
I thought he was gonna be 2, maybe? Because of... But anyway.
I'm Hank number 2.
Okay, but he's holding up 1, 2...
I'm Hank number 3.
Couldn't you... Whatever.
I'm Hank number 4.
4 makes sense.
And I'm Hank number 5.
5 makes sense.
We're the Hanks. Brought to you by Red Bull.
That explains it.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you guys getting up to in here? Seems pretty sporty.
That's right. We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house. We base jump. We lava board. We cheese roll. If something's hot enough, we'll ride it.
Oh, I see. He's got the clips. They gave them different things.
We laugh in the face of danger.
He's got the little notches.
Even though we probably shouldn't.
Just flat, straight versus
We've
plastic.
tasted the adrenaline of them all.
Got the little underhooks. It's so cute. What's adrenaline taste like?
Believe it or not, great.
Ew.
You wouldn't think that, but it's actually true. High key slaps, bro.
Man, you guys are just adrenaline junkies, aren't you?
Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff. It's legit
I
insane.
hate
But no
3.
cap, we live here with you. We're casa roomies, amigo.
Get that?
We don't plan on crashing here for much longer, though. With our new sponsor, the cash is gonna start rolling in. Maybe.
Who's your sponsor?
Red Bull's our sponsor, brah!
Some kind of energy drink?
No, dude. It's a company that makes Red Bulls. For
I
like
see.
cereal or soup or whatever. That's why we get so many free Red Bulls. I don't know exactly what to do with them all, but we'll figure it out.
Does explain all the Red Bulls.
And they're not just a sponsor. They're our fam. They fuel our adventures. They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real. They do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
What happens when things get gnarly?
Gnarly just means awesome. Things are always awesome when you're hanging out with the Hanks. We high-key love it all, homie.
You guys seem like you're geared up for an adventure.
Yup, a broski always prepares. You never know when a ripping thermal or base jump opportunity's gonna come your way. Yeah!
Sounds sketchy.
It is! Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little Hank gliding.
Hank
It's just
gliding?
like hang gliding, but with us. You know. The Hanks! What do you think? Wanna come? And high-key slaps, homie. You in?
Okay, but how is it high keys?
It's goated, brah! What do you say?
I'm actually kind of afraid of heights and falling into death. Sorry to disappoint.
We're not disappointed. Heck, we just met. This stuff takes trust. Another day, another adventure. If you change your mind, we'll be hanging out here, as per usual. But we'll probably only head out 4 more times this season, so don't miss out.
Hey, Hanks. Sounds like a plan.
That's what I like to hear, house homie. Thanks. Oh, yeah!
Okay. Boxes. Do we actually have Red Bulls? That's the only thing that I can think of. Not a single Red Bull. Liar. Okay. Are you different? You're not with the rest of the hints. Okay. So... rivers. That really sad. You're gonna go river if you want water. Reggie. Asha. I mean, I spoke to Fabrizio. Oh shit, is it noon? It is.
Almost late. Almost.
Did I make it? Is it alright now?
Yes, indeed. You're just in time. Tell me why you've sought me out. Aside from the pleasure of my absolutely sparkling wit and golden company.
It's open... What? I don't want... Is that not enough?
Oh, well, of course it is. I am just surprised. Few in this house can appreciate my timeliness. My specialized knowledge of time and timepieces alike. I am glad to hear you are not like the other. What might we discuss? My love life may be on hiatus, but as they say, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Timothy looks at you for a few moments, clearly expecting something.
Yes, well, let us start with the most important thing. Timeliness, next to godliness, as they say.
He's such a nothing character. Right, cleanliness.
Of course it isn't. How very silly. Cleanliness, while important, is nowhere near as important as timeliness. Imagine, if you will, you show up to a date showered and clean, but 2 hours late. Does your cleanliness matter then? I think not.
There's a lot, though.
You are simply wrong, my friend. Timeliness above all else. Timeliness! Oh, dear. How me flies. I must away quite soon. But before I go, I want to be sure I've imparted my wisdom to you precisely as I meant to. What did you learn from me today?
It's okay to show up to a date disgusting as long as you're on time.
Well, you're half right, I suppose. Just remember, there is always time for timeliness. Now leave me. I've run out of time for this conversation. If you wish to speak again, find me at 3 p.m. Precisely at 3 in the afternoon. Farewell!
Alright. Asshole. Huh. Can I do that to all the windows?
Oh.
Oh.
What are you?
Looking at the tiny, big-headed Dorian who stands before you, it's hard not to wonder if perhaps the deviators have glitched. But a quick inspection does seem to show they're working just fine.
What are you looking at?
You're small.
I am slightly smaller than the rest.
So they're different Dorians?
Still a door, not a cabinet, not a hatch. A door, just as much as the rest. Understand?
I understand.
Good.
But that was completely unhelpful. Okay, sink. Let's check the candelabra, I guess.
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you, turning this way and that as though modeling in his own imaginary spotlight. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, yes, it's me, the one. Candelabra!
I see. What's special about you?
I'm the one. Do you see any other candelabra here?
Might have a couple in the attic.
Nay, perish the thought. Had you any, surely I would know of it. My little wicks would have made certain of it.
Little wicks.
My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak.
How does that work? You set the house on fire?
No, no, no. It's merely a turn of phrase. I mostly just raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
Stay yourself, Candleman.
Bread?
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate even the best-kept secret. Some would call me quite the busybody, but I would then call myself a beacon of truth.
Sounds like glorified gossip.
Pish posh! You merely haven't found the thrill of a good scandal.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. Kind of want to check in on the floor. Also kind of curious about the boxes. Let's go with the tub, hoping it's river.
Most everything in your home is pretty standard. You may have inherited a lovely one, but it's not exactly what anyone would call luxurious. So when you find yourself bowled over by the nearly suffocating air of luxury and privilege in your bathroom, it's easy enough to pinpoint the source. A beautiful stranger in a luxurious sud-lined bathrobe stands before you, resplendent in black and gold. Her hair and skin have a distinct shine to them, as though she'd just stepped out of the bath. She strides forward, grabbing you by the arm.
Oh my god, it's about time you showed up. I ordered hours ago, and the pizza's free if you're late. Wait a minute. Where's my pizza?
Pizza?
If you don't know what a pizza is, I'm not going to explain it to you. But man, you are not good at your job.
She squints at you, looking you up and down.
Wait. You look familiar.
I should. I've been inside you before.
Don't I know you?
I sure hope you do. It's my house after all.
Oh my god, that's you!
She laughs, her entire demeanor changing.
Hey, cutie. It's about time you came to introduce yourself to the Queen of Clean. Name's Bathsheba, though I'm sure you know
Bathsheba?
Yes! Still don't know where my pizza is, but it's okay. You're here now, so you can go get me one.
You sure are comfortable giving a burger.
Well, yeah. I am a princess. But not literally, but basically. Well, fine. If you're not gonna feed me, maybe you can feed me. You got any good goss for me? Some nice hot tea?
I'm not into that.
Well, you should be. There's nothing like a good cup of tea. If you're not gonna help me, you should find me someone who will. All
can.
right. Since you're so unwilling to help little old me, you should ask those special glasses of yours to get me some friends who will.
I'd love to help.
Oh, goody! We'll start next time I see you then. And bring a gift next time, won't you? It's just good manners, you know.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
Yeah, I'm here.
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Go on.
It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... Well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Yeah?
Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
Isn't that what I've been
You're
doing?
not listening! I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the Dateviators were created to do, and they've been working perfectly. I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing humans.
That sounds cool.
Frankly, we don't know if it's cool. We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
I'm not that concerned.
Well, you should be. Who's gonna pay for all those big lunches? It's not me, that's for sure. Not to mention, I didn't even program the Dateviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
Gun harem.
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You, the robot
I
that
am
took my
Val
job.
9000, the latest in iterative AI assistants, assigned to help Valdivian customers achieve their wishes. While I may have taken on the duties of several thousand employees at Valdivian, I can assure you that no humans lost their employment.
It's demonstrably
I heard
untrue.
you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer.
I definitely didn't
It
say
very
that.
much sounded like you did.
I doubt it.
It very much sounded like you did, though. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Whatever, robot.
If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
I'm out of things. Okay. I'm gonna call it here for the day. We've done quite well for ourselves. We still need to find this person. This person. Looks like the toilet, maybe? Maybe a chair? Maybe a cherry? Or... unsure. But anyway, appreciate everyone who hung out. It's been interesting, to say the least. We'll see how things go. But till next time, have a good
See you in
rest
my
of your
dream.
day. Let's call it here. Bye, everybody.